All right, I'm live. Just Sam here, starting with a solo session. I want to try and keep myself focused on the async Slack bot, which we were working on yesterday. I've got the code here. Yeah, I am not happy with some of the naming of things. Come back here. So we've got our single unit test working here. We've popped this in utils. This at the moment it defines a vote text, which basically takes the votes. It's vote summary is what it is. It's summary text. So I think I'm just gonna we'll go and run it. Where is it? Async. It's async Slack. What's that? Async bot. Yeah, this is the thing. npm test. Am I in the right place? Test type. Yes. Let's just rewrite mocker. Okay, so our test is passing, and it's summary text. And I guess it should be called. That's the syntax for there. So if I come in here and we call this, in the right location, summary text. There we go. And we'll just close that and reopen it. Oh God, I've renamed the wrong thing. Oh, rats. No, I wanted this. Meaning that should be called like that. And then what did we I can say this, what have I, it was just test.js. So I'm going to rename that. Then I think I can also use the summary text test. Right. So if I run mocker here again, input text, this is summary text. And really this is, we're not describing the server here, we're just describing the summary text function. Single little test for this summary. And I guess I should be naming these, shouldn't I? I should be naming these in camel cases, the standard approach in, and then it's the server. There's somewhere we call vote text in this teaming mess over here. Let's call that summary text. Summary text is not defined. Okay, so that's mocker there. I guess scripts we should do here. I can just put mocker in there to start with. So now I should be able to do MEM test. Okay, and okay, yeah. And I wonder if I want the mocker expect syntax. I don't know. It says set equals expect should chai mocker. Do I have to use chai to do that? Mocker. Can I just use expect off the bat? Expect. Mocker allows you to goodness, but generally those are will work. This means you can use libraries such as expect as chai. Could use any of those. So I guess we're using chai on the other one. So I guess I want to do npm install minus save dev chai. And then can I just do, I'll just do expect summary text to, it's usually this style, isn't it? Well, that probably won't work out of the box. Expect is not defined. Is it? Var expect is equal to require chai. Interesting. So tell me how there. Var expect equals chai.expect. I'll do expect like that. We'll expect. Okay, and then come back to where is the expect? Oh, and then 2 dot equal. Okay, 2 dot equal. Okay, just get myself set up with. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have a little chai in there. Just separate out the. Okay. Yeah. So we have a single test there. Yeah, of that with the names that are now not insane. Here I will do git commit minus am, clean up names, add chai, and sort package.json. I guess what I should also have done is jump in here and take a quick look at the AsyncVoter board. Come on here. Okay, so we've got an open pull request there. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. And this was, we had. Oh, okay, right. This is now checking that thing. He's now suggesting that. Right. Right. I mean, he's made that suggestion. I mean, if he wants to make, he's made that suggestion and he hasn't changed the code. Because what I'm trying to see here is the, I think this is ready to go. App use body, and then, well, can I view that file? Right. Oh, okay. Well, I think he's just saying put the app use stuff together. Well, that makes sense. Can I? But I can't. Yeah. Well, yeah. Right. I thought we were introducing something that we didn't have already. So yeah. Go. Aha. I see what you mean. Now, sorry, I didn't see the body parser code below. I thought you were adding something new. Please add this change, and we can please make this change, and we'll merge. Start a review. There. Okay. Still not entirely confident how these review changes. Review summary. Questions. Let's make that app middleware change you suggest, and then I think we are ready to go. And then pull consultants come. Oh, right. Right, because I made it. Somebody else will have to approve it. Okay. Looks like I can't approve my own PR. Well, I guess I will make it. I should make that change, shouldn't I? And this is I'm going to soundtrack window AsyncVoter. This is on. Yeah, let's go git fetch, git status, git checkout, git pull origin. There, let's run npm test there. And let's do npm run cucumber here. Okay, that's looking good. And so then I want to just make that a minor change that he's suggesting, which is in the server.js control Z, which is to bring all of this together. So we've got the middleware is there. Okay. Oh, and how annoying is that? Our app express cores body parser, and then something about that is irritating me. Extra spaces. Okay. Yeah. All right. So git status there. npm test. Okay. And npm run cucumber. Yeah. 6. Okay. I think that's no. Git commit minus am rearranges middleware to make it easier to see what is being used. Get push origin there. Okay, and then I'll come back in here. I'll reload this. Right, we've got here, and I'll say, Joao, I think this is ready. Go now. Can't review my approve my own PR. So if you could take a look, that would be awesome. Thanks. Okay. That's a little sidetrack from here. Oh, is it unread? Somebody saying something important I'm supposed to be looking at. Don't know, somebody wrote a hangout. That's all right. Get rid of that. Okay. So we've got in progress is me and getting this set up. Yeah. So good. Okay. So I've got this is a test, and this basically adds. It's just a single unit test. So I mean that's ready for review. The pull requests are not showing up on here for the Adrian's thing. Yeah, well, I can still get this ready by Slack if it's on. is this ready for review then? If we, well, let's have a look at this one. Mock.test, what? Is that, have we got some commits in here from Haresh? We do, okay, which I didn't realize. Okay, ooh, interesting. Okay, so he's started on it already. Async bot. So, ooh, okay, git pull origin 7. I rebase that in here to avoid the rebase. Okay. Merge config. Okay. Okay. Package.json. That's not the wrong thing. We're looking for the async bot. Package JSON. What have we? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Should have pulled his code down first. Okay. So. Okay. So he's now got. What has he got there? He's got like a mock.test.js. I think I prefer that to that one. Can I rename that? I like that better. Makes it stand out more. So what test.js? Right. Untracked files. I have a source untracked now. I'm not sure. Merge with noticed from Haresh. Okay. Well, also let's just run. Yeah, no, I just run that. Git push origin 7. Okay, so I was thinking about just getting my unit test in. Haresh has has popped some stuff on top of that. I've done my rearranging. Okay, so he's now got a mock test here, which this is what I was about to look at next, and he is not even sure what this is doing. So we get botkit. Now presumably that's not dissimilar. I've got to make all this a bit smaller. So I think I'm no longer using get URLs anyway, because it didn't quite work for me. That also is, that's going to break as well. So that's all going to fail. But that's now going to need to be summary text.js. That's will even work. But so this mock test, it requires botkit. He's got his requiring and assert in there. I guess I need to look at the. I need to look at. I thought I had got comments in the comments in here. This bot mock. Greetings, viewers. Sam Joseph here from agileventures.org. Check us out at agileventures.org. find out more about what we do, sign up AsyncVoter.org and get free access to our Slack instance and join us to help make the world a better place and code on fun and cool stuff. Right now I'm working on this bot here, this Slack bot. We've got this new bot mock framework, which in principle will allow us to test a bot. So here he's creating everything in the same file. We've created a bot, we've spawned it there. Okay, and that's all working. How to use bot mock works by intercepting your normal botkit instance. Okay. If env is not equal to test your normal bot instance, else. Okay. Bot equals. Okay. You have an example of. So in this there, we've got. I'm tempted to take. What have we got here? Right. So let's take this. We have an example. Probably don't have anything in the wiki there. Okay. Anyway, mock test. So I guess even here we have. Can I make a controller test? I put it here, and I will call it controller.test.js. Let's say, just for laugh. I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to say I don't particularly want the asserting thing. I'm going to pull this over here. What I really prefer, I mean, I guess, and also I should be able to just get rid of that. I'd much rather have expectations like that. They can be constants, I guess. I probably shouldn't be, to be honest. I should just leave that where it is. So now this mock test here, I'm not sure. He's not even using. We've got bot kit. Does this bot mock? A copy, right? No, he hasn't set up with this. He's just been playing around with something else. Okay, fair enough. This is saying npm install. Okay, so the way we work. Okay, so bot mock. Okay. Maybe, yeah. Well, let's have. This is gratify chat, is it? Gratify chat. Is it? It is. Yes. CD. Gratify chats. Git clone. Let's see if they're. So there's a. When was this? Well, not so long ago. Npm install. Npm install. And then okay, passing. Copy mocks into your project root. So copy minus p mocks, and then this will need to go into, which project are we in? The Azure Ventures, and it'd be async bot. Yeah, right. So now we've got. That's not what I wanted. Go on. New folder. Mocks, and then I want to find. Let's pop those in the mocks. Okay. So we've got our mocks there now. What am I even looking at here? What is this file? I can't tell. Anyway, yeah, it's probably there are things. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. I see. All right. Okay, so I'm going with my controller test here. So now that's going to get the things, and then arguably, let's just have a controller. So we're looking for our controller. Yeah. I think I know what these things mean here. Okay. Right. So then we're going to want to do controller tests. Now what I'm going to want to do here is kind of take the whole thing, or at least some part of it. I guess the interesting question is, I mean, does this, I guess the repo that they have here is set up with, let's look at a test, so they can control the mocker test. Okay. And what do we have in the index controller? The index controller consists of, okay, module export and then function block controller, and it's all about the controller. Okay. Right. So if we want to have, it's all about the controller, with the controls being passed in. So it's just sets of those. Okay, these things, this stuff. Okay. So if we take this and we stick that in we need a. I thought I just created a controller test. Let's have a new file called controller.js and save that and stick all of our stuff to do with the controller in there. And then if we follow the setup there, we stick that all in a module export. Curly bracket, I think, yes, and there. So that is, yeah, I mean this, there, whatever. Okay, so this thing. So we've got the module export there, and then, but so how is that controller used in their server? They've got app.js. What have they got? Okay, they do like this. So this would go in our server here, like this. So require, and ours is in source, and it's just in controller. And then we've got to pass it. What have they done? They've done bot controller spawn. It's interesting. Controller. Okay, and there do bot. Okay, yes, var bots equals, and then we have bot. So we end up with bits and pieces of things. I think that. Oh, I think that comes out. I think that comes out. Right, and that will need to go into the controller. Right, and this is actually now in the same directory as the summary text. Okay. Okay, so this is now, I mean, I know the bot works. This is now set up here. I mean, this is just like going to be completely crazy. Let's see, it's going to break in 8 places or whatever. Yeah, no. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Should return help message if user types help. Rosa. I guess what I'm just going to do here is I'm going to add. Okay, so this ends up being kind of a controller test. It's not completely end-to-end, but I don't know that I care. Interesting. Resolution method is overspecified. Specify a callback or return a promise, not both. Controller test JS22. Huh. Hmm. So this setup all works for the other instance. Let's have a look. They've got their index controller. They've got the mock. All right, fair enough. Where's the test? The test I copied from the file from the README, which may be out of date. Okay, so let me take precisely the code that works in the other system, which is, of course, slightly different. And am I missing before each? Is that's all just indented slightly too heavily? Let's bring that one back as well. That would be an interesting, but that's more likely to run just based on it being similar code. Okay, so this code with, and I guess, so let's just take out everything else that I've got in there that kind of screws things up, potentially. So this bit of controller in the working example satisfies this test in here. I guess there's other things in terms of like the package JSON, what they're mocker greater than 2.4.5. We're on a much higher level of mocker. A more recent version of BotKit. Controller 24 resolution. So I guess then I'm down to trying to understand this failure. So it should be forward, and that I would like it to come well. I don't know what's going on here. The error message. Resolution method is a special callback or return a promise, not both. So we've got our, I mean, one thing I don't know if this structure is going to work for the actual bot in itself. That's a separate question. what I'm trying to do, exporting the bot there. We're loading this file source controller, which comes into tested file there. So this is tested file, right? So we're injecting self-controller bot and self.controller into there. Fair enough. Okay. So we've got. Is that saying is that it's you call back, or so do we not need done then? For async tests and hooks, if returning a promise, ensure it resolves. Okay. We're using the ES6 stuff here with it done. What is it? So self-controller users input. So we stick this in, and we're sending in this. Then console log text. We've got bot reply. Where does that come from? We've got text that's sticking out the help message. There, controls as messages. I presume those are bits. I mean, I feel like I don't know. This mocks are. If it would be easier to build our own mocks than this. Can we see? So it's line 20. It's line 24 that. So it's when we call done that it's complaining about that for us. Yeah. Okay. Resolution method is overspecified. Is this a mocker? So what's the what? Oh my God! What's the? Emitting the callback done. Okay. Can we do it like this then? Unexpected token in equals then? No. We need to have empty parentheses. Gosh, sudden introduction to ES6. Okay, and passes. Okay, and does it break? And it does. Okay, so we have a mechanism. I see. Okay. Okay, we have a mechanism. I mean, this is, God, what a pain. I mean, it's just so totally verbose. Anyway. Okay. I guess the other thing we can then do is we can take and run that against this. It's also, it's very, I don't want that console. So let me try and clean this up. So I want this to be expect text 2 dot equal, and I would like to have chai in there. Oh yes, I would. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Okay, and can we run that? And it does. We're still getting like bot reply and message and stuff, which I wonder. Can we got console logs in here? Console log. I don't want that. Is there a way to more generic way if we got in npm? What are we looking at? This is mocha silence console log. How to press? Yeah, that's a good question. And go. Okay, so I'm saying that one. In your app.js. Use this function like import code. I'm surprised there's not an existing flag. Well, we've got. Find out where in here we have find in folder. Apply. This is in there. Bot mock. More recent one here. That's February 16th. I just jump these in here and look at before each. There we go. Okay, right. So we're clearing that. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff. This could be set up to be passed in separately. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we've got this. I mean, there's a whole question of whether the bot. Well, there's just something else about it being able to run in another mode. So then I've got control tests for all of the other things. I mean, I guess we've then got. We've got like, okay, so then we've got, these are messages about for. I've got that in there. Is that thing saying welcome aboard to the people now that it's running? I know. I've got that up and in there, I guess. Have I? I don't know. Well, anyway, and I guess that it should return hello yourself if the user types hello. Right, so these are the trivial ones, aren't they? Let's save that. Okay. That doesn't help. That should be hello. Yes, the problem is, so the controller tests, the problem about doing this is that we lose the we lose this data. Okay, well, I'm now late for the meeting, so let's kind of nip off to the scrum. Bye for now.